kind of bored, and I'm like, you know what? Horse Street. Yeah. So this is my horse Jojo. She's a thoroughbred. She's 16 and a half hands tall. She is 11. Oh yeah, I have a horse by the way. I know, pretty cool. So we're just gonna be trying her out, and because I'm bored, you know, and I got nothing else better to do. Yeah, so it really depends. So when you're riding on roads, just you gotta make sure to not lope usually on them, because that could actually hurt the horse. But a slow trot's usually if you have shoes on. Otherwise, you know, especially with the breed of horse that I have, you tend to have certain problems with their hooves being very soft, and you don't really want to deal with rocks getting in their hoofs because it can cause abscesses. It's not a great time really. It's kind of actually pretty dog, so wouldn't really recommend it. Yeah. We're just vibing, I guess. Yeah, so this is a park that I really like. Yeah. We'll see if we'll go to this side of the park. Anyways, so we're gonna go to that end of the park. So we'll see how that goes. This is my horse. Her name is Jojo. She's 11, I think. Last time I checked, she's a thoroughbred. Yeah. Anyways. I know I usually make history content, but I was just kind of bored, so I was like, you know, this is kind of like this is what I do when I'm bored. I own a horse, so you know. Yeah, no, if you want to make a great investment in your future, you know, go buy a horse. You know, they only cost like $6,000. Yeah, no, so, I mean, honestly, horses aren't that much to maintain. It's kind of like buying a car. It probably costs about the same as buying a car. So, yeah, no, so usually room and board's around $500, you know, feed, other stuff like that. You have to get shots twice a year. But honestly, it probably costs you about the same as a car. So if you get a car lease, it's about the same. Yeah. No, we're going to go to the under end of this park. But we're on this road right now, but this is a public park, so we don't really want to mess with anyone right, Ben? Let's see. Yeah. Here's JoJo. We'll just see what we're getting up here. Yeah, so this is this is my stable owner's alfalfa field on the end, and then that's public land on the other end of that. So we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna go up around this straight back and then lope back. But there's a lot of hay trucks on the coming up and down, so we'll see how that works. Oh. Yeah. Anyways. Let's see. No, but besides that, shots twice a year. It costs me about $140 every 4 months to shoe her and reshoe her. And then I don't know, probably throw in about $100 and a month-ish on various things. So, you want to join us? You want to join? Just up and down the way. Yeah. Okay. I'll go back and I'll join up with you then. Yeah. It's my friend Kyra. We're gonna go ride on the other end of the park. Now, typically with horses, it actually is better. Come on. It's better to ride with somebody because horses are herding animals, so they really like being together. It's just more calming for them. Yeah, so no, but because she's a thoroughbred, she just has some tendencies that are a little crazy. But she's a good horse altogether, I'd say. Yeah, I've had her for about 2 years. She's all around a pretty good horse. Yeah, I was kind of bored, so when I got back from AIT, which is the thing you go to after basic training, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of bored. I'll go buy a horse. So I went out and bought a horse. You know, probably not the smartest thing I could have done, but you know, I did it. Whatever. Yeah. Let's see. Goodness. The horse stream, you know. We're just gonna walking around, you know. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to the barn and, you know, hitch up with my friend Kyra, and we'll get her horse and we'll go down this path down here. Oh, hello Sans, how are you doing? Let's see, and then let's see who else was here. Wolfie, I guess. I don't know, who knows? We're just vibing here on this stream. We're not really doing anything important. Just trying not to get run over, honestly. You will not believe how many people will try to run you over on the road. But technically, horses in Nebraska do have right of way on public roads, and they're perfectly legal to ride on public roads. Usually, though, you do have to, if you want to be safe about it, you got to do county roads. We're just gonna wait. I'm not trying to get run over for real, you know? That'd be kind of dog shit, honestly. Yeah. Anyways, so this is the barn I stable at. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, let's see what we got here. We're just gonna go back and we'll see how this works. Anyways, now spring kind of a bitch, honestly, when you own a horse, especially with a thoroughbred, because the flies just mess with them. So you usually have to feed them a lot more during you know, spring. Well, feed I use is Total Feeds, the Total Equine. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, we're just gonna go around the stable and we'll wait for Kyra to come on, do something. She's probably gonna take a bit. She's not very fast about it. Anyways, yeah, we're just kind of vibing. So this is the outdoor arena, and then this is a giant pile of dog shit. Well, it's actually horse shit, but yeah, it's pretty big, I'd say. Yeah. Am I a vlog streamer now, I guess? I'm just kind of just existing, I guess. Yeah. Here's Chuck's alfalfa field. Hey, you're fine. Good girl. Good girl. You're fine. Yeah, the flies are pretty bad this time around year. It's not great. No, the good thing about Nebraska is it is really pretty around this time of year. I mean, it's not snowy at least. But yeah, you'll see. We do spray them down with fly spray, but it can only do so much, honestly. No. And yeah, you'll just see how these flies just are pretty dog shit for the horse, honestly. They don't enjoy it that much, but there's not much you can do. The good thing about being in Nebraska is it's only cold enough. I mean, it's cold most of the year around, so that's the good thing about it. Let's see. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Anyway, so we are just waiting for Kyra now. We'll probably go to the indoor arena, honestly. Yeah, that's the giant pile of horse shit. Super fun. You're gonna ride in sandals? It's pretty ballsy. Okay.
I have I forgot about myself.
Oh, okay. You wanna go on a ride? Cool. Anyways, back to what we were doing. So, let's see. I'm gonna go inside. I was just streaming because I was bored.
Oh.
Yeah. To my 2,000 subscribers, that's about it. So I'm dog shit.
What?
I'm dog shit at YouTube, for real, for real.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, every time I post, every 6 months, because I feel like it. Yeah. Anyways. Your horse is mostly just a mud stand at this point. Did you fall off the face of the map again? Well, I mean, I snapped to you like 4 days ago and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna leave them on open again.
No.
You just don't love me anymore, I guess. I see, no, I see how it is. I see how it is. Nope, I see how it is. You just hate me. You just despise me. yeah. So we're just gonna wait for that. It's half the roads are washed out, honestly. So we won't really go down those. I mean, it's spring in Nebraska, it rains a lot, and it's just kind of how it works. I mean, yeah. Anyways, let's see. Anything you guys want to know about horses or anything randomly? I don't know. I'm just kind of bored. I do this for the love of the game. No, you know, the funny thing is, oh, this one is a quarter horse, and then, let's see what else we got here. And then this one, that one's Daisy, and then, yeah, so this is the indoor arena. We'll just see how that works. That's Chuck's big ass grain truck. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. We're just gonna walk around for a little bit because, I mean, there's nothing else to really do. We gotta wait until they tack up. Yeah, so we're just gonna walk around for a little bit because, honestly, if you cross tie a thoroughbred, they're kind of insane. So, I mean, they'll probably stay, but yeah. Let's see what we got here. Now, let's see, what are we going to talk about today? Yeah, so we could go to, there's two sections of the park that I go to. There's a far section, which we have to go down the road to, and then there's a near section, which is boring as shit. But there's a lot of bikers on the far end, and they do not like us all that much. They are very, very dog shit. Let's see what we got here. My horse stream. I know. I'm in my horse streamer era. My horse boy era. Yeah. Let's see. Well, yeah. We'll just give you a little down low on JoJo here. Yeah. Yeah. So this is her. She's kind of fat, honestly. She's a really good looking horse, honestly. So when I got her entire withers were kind of depressed, but she used to be a racehorse. So, I mean, that's to be expected. She's kind of fat now since she's no longer a racehorse, but she does get plenty of exercise. She just kind of likes to eat a lot. Yeah. And a lot of people are like, oh, just don't feed her as much. I mean, yes and no. Here's the thing. I don't have enough time to dedicate to, riding her 6 hours a day. So it's either, she has a little bit of a belly, which honestly, I've gotten that checked out and she's fine. Honestly, it's not anything to be concerned about, or, just have a little bit of a belly, but she's not a fat ass. We've gotten that checked out. Anyway, so the fly spray that I use is, I forgot what brand it was, honestly. And then we also worked on getting that top line. We worked on getting the withers all in the top line, really filled out a little bit. But the good thing about this is now she has a lot more muscle down here as well. But and we still need to work on getting this a little bit up. But honestly, I mean, she's never going to be as thick as a quarter. So it really depends. There's a lot of other thoroughbreds at this pond that aren't super as good looking as her because they just don't really know how to take care of thoroughbreds. Thoroughbreds you gotta feed a lot. All right. Here's the thing. You gotta feed a thoroughbred like a shit ton. If you don't, it can go downhill really quick. When I got her, she was like 200 pounds in weight. So you just gotta feed her a lot. What you could use is beef pulp. There's another thing when you do get a horse, always like use sand clear a little bit if they look underweight, because the horse might have ate a shit ton of sand, and it might be stuck in their pores. So when you give them sand clear, they piss it out. So it's a relatively good thing. Let's see what we get. Yeah. Oh. I should start streaming on Twitch. It'd be kind of funny. Twitch streams, yeah. Anyways, so we're waiting for Kyra, and then I think there's another person, Katie, I think, that we're going on a ride with. Let's see what we got here. We're just gonna go out, I guess, suppose. It's kind of getting late, honestly. It's about 8. Yeah, I drilled yesterday, so that makes it. That's pretty long, honestly. But we have a 3-day next time, so it's gonna be worse. Let's see. Okay. What do you want? Goodbye. Hello, Pharaoh. Boop. Anyways, we're still waiting for Kyra to get here. She's probably gonna take 20-30 minutes, honestly. Doesn't take you that long to tack up a horse, but I gotta go. Some horse owners are real anal about horse care, which of course I am too. But you don't need a treat for thrush every single day, dog. All right. you can do it once a week and it'll be fine, You don't need to moisturize their hoofs every single day. I mean, it's fine, you'll be good. I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes it calls for it, but honestly, most of the time you just gotta, I mean, some are like washing their horse every single day, and I'm like, dog, they're gonna go out there and roll in the mud, and it's just not gonna help them. Let's see. Just walking around, I suppose. Anyways, so should I tell a story? I should tell a story. In 1863, I believe, there was a guy named John B. Stetson, and he was on a hunting trip. And so he was the son of a master milliner, which is a guy that makes hats. And so he went out and he went on this hunting trip with about 3 guys, and they were hunting beaver. And so they hunted this beaver. And so John B. Stetson, because he thought, he thought this would be kind of cool. He made a hat out of this beaver, but he made it ridiculously big because he thought it was funny. So he put it on his head, and he walked around with it. And some guy really, really liked it, and so he bought it. And so he decided, I guess this is profitable. I'm going to start making more of them. And so that is how the cowboy hat came into existence. Originally they were called Boss of the Plains hats because they were essentially just top hats, but they had like 5 or 6 inch brims. And the reason why they're called 10-gallon hats is because anachronistically they were called Yeah, they were watertight, sort of. So when you interlock, when you make a felt hat, the fibers interlock with each other, and so they're sort of watertight. They're not, they eventually they're not great. They're not like plastic, but they're sort of water resistant, and they will they'll interlock. So a lot of cowboys in the West would use them for like buckets to like give their horse water, because a lot of the water in the Old West was not great actually. So I'm a history major, and we were reading about the settlers on the Oregon Trail, and a lot of them actually had to use like socks to like strain out their water, which is super funny for me. Anyways, so yeah, water also kind of gets stale after a while as well. Yeah. Jesus. Ugh. We're just kind of walking around. I suppose they'll get rid of it eventually. Who knows? Who knows? It'll probably be 9 before we actually get off. Let's see. Oh. All right, back to what I was doing. So back up. Come on, good girl. All right. Anyway, so we're just kind of vibing. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, just itchy. Yeah. So this is the saddle I use. I do use the Texas T. A lot of people in the horse community are going to be like, "Oh, don't use the Texas T because you can't get out of it. It won't go out." But the Texas T. I mean, I grew up in Texas. That's just the way I was taught. This is just the way I was taught, and honestly, it's I believe it's more comfortable for the horse because it honestly it tightens. Usually, how it doesn't tighten to the correct strap, especially with the factory made ones, and so the saddle will wiggle and it will annoy the horse. So everyone's like, well, here's the thing. They're like, well, what if you can't get it off? Well, frankly, it's a leather strap, so it has like a 500-pound pull weight. So if the horse really wants to get a saddle off, a horse can get a saddle off. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. It's just anachronistic, I suppose. We'll just leave her there. Just chilling, I suppose. We'll ride around a little bit. We'll get her warmed up, and then we'll go out on the trail. I use split reins, so. Come on. Ooh. Oh my God. Come on. You want to go to the other end of the park?
What?
You want to go to the other end of the park?
The other end of the park?
Yeah, we haven't been there in like a year. Like cross the road.
Like down the gravel.
Yeah. Yeah. Is she coming? The girl riding Polka? I invited her, I guess. I don't know. Well. Anyways. Yeah, I'm riding in Hey Dude, so it'll be fine. It's not like we have any professional standards here. Anyways, back to what I was doing. What? You'll be fine. Just you know, just pound it out, you know, just thug it out. It'll be fine. Let's see what we got. Okay. Anyways, what else are we gonna do? Yeah. There was like 5, but now there's like 2. I don't know what. I'm not doing this for really any reason. I'm just bored. Just kind of waiting for you to come, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. Yes, they said, OMG, she's so cute. That's about it. I don't know, some random person on my stream. Don't ride like this, guys. This is not professional advice. I mean, your horse hasn't been rode in forever. Rode him. Okay. So not like, 3 times a week, like you should be for exercise.
I'm aware that I suck.
I just don't understand why he's so skinny. I don't understand.
Well, no, I think you should not with muscle.
I don't understand why he's so skinny. Like, I just don't understand,
You shouldn't be skinny when all he does is stand there and eat.
Look at how large my horse is now. She is thick. Look at these muscles right here. You want to go band for band on muscles right now? Look at that muscle. Look at that.
You just all blah.
Yeah.